Good day, everybody, and what's up? Welcome to the podcast for Selfless Sex and She Comes First. My name is Dr. Nick Myers. I'm sitting here on January the 5th, 2020. So I hope everyone had a happy and safe New Year's out there. My New Year's, especially around the end of the year for me, it was kind of busy. I was able to add 4 new sites to the podcast. So if you are listening to me on TuneIn or Deezer or Stitcher or Radio Public, I would like to say welcome to the group. And also, if you like what I'm saying, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and the like button or thumbs up or whatever they do. And I had to come back to New Year's once again. I just have to say, I hope everyone out there had a very safe and happy New Year's. I ended up at a little Irish pub, crowded Irish pub, just having a few drinks, Jack and Coke. That's my old favorite. And by the time New Year's came in, I was in bed by myself, sleeping already, but it's all good. So today, let's turn this corner. Today's topic comes from Lauren, and it's a good question. Which is better? In your opinion, let me ask you, which is better? Makeup sex or revenge sex? That's a damn good question. So you know what? We're going to take a quick look at that today. To begin, let's talk about makeup sex. And what is makeup sex? Well, according to Psychology Today, makeup sex is the wild and extremely gratifying sex that people report having experienced after having an intense fight, unquote. So why is this sex so exciting? Well, just to get scientific here for a little bit, there's something called arousal transfer, where, according to Psychology Today, when we are excited by one stimulus, we are likely to be easily excited by another one. So, in other words, the high arousal state associated with the fight is transferred to a high arousal state during makeup sex. So this is why people always say makeup sex is the best sex they ever had, and or it's the most passionate sex they ever had, or it's the hottest sex they ever had. And at the same time, I want to add something to this conversation really quickly, because I would like to think that there is some sort of emotional piece, because think about it. Both of you guys have been arguing back and forth, and there's a lot of heat there, and you're both kind of dug in, but then you figure it out, you work it out, but you're still amped up. You're still very passionate. So there has to be some sort of intimacy there. And at the same time, because of the fact that you guys argued so intensely and you didn't break up, and you were still able to work things out and come back together again, that has to be some sort of emotional boost or something going on there. So it's not all just highbrow mental crap, but it's that feeling you get, and there's the passion. So here, let's talk about revenge sex. And as the saying goes, the best way to get over someone is to get under someone new. According to YourTango.com, approximately 1/3 of adults have engaged in some sort of revenge sex. And of course, I try to be fairly neutral in my delivery, but here I may be biased, so just hear me out. So according to Your Tango, they gave a list of kind of pros and cons of having revenge sex. So here we go. Number 1, they mentioned the lack of sexual chemistry with your new partner. But I think about it like this. Maybe your ex was bad in bed, and this new partner comes along and pushes all your buttons and really gets you re-energized again. So in that sense, it could be a good thing, or it could be a bad thing, because maybe they're just like your ex and they don't really do anything for you, and it's kind of flat and vanilla and really boring for you. So that's kind of like a toss-up. Number 2, the possibility of just a no strings attached, hit it and quit it type of sex. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just hear me out. There's nothing wrong with that. And if that's what you need at that time in your life and in that situation, there you go. Number 3, they say, your tango says, it won't help you grieve. Because they gave an example of maybe you were out with some friends and you found a partner, a willing partner, and you're in the moment, then while you're doing everything, all these memories of your ex come flashing back right then and there. So is that really helping you out or not? That's kind of where I'm like, well, maybe you found the wrong person, or maybe you just need to stop and try to get out of that situation. Meaning like just put your clothes on and leave. And number 4, which I believe this one tends to be true, is that time will heal everything. Time will heal the pain. You really can't rush it, because if you rush it, this is my opinion. If you try to rush yourself back into something too quickly, you may end up hurting yourself all over again. And that's what you really don't want to happen. So in closing, I just have a quick question for you. Which type of sex would you prefer to have? Revenge sex or makeup sex? Me personally, I'm going to choose makeup sex. It just seems like there's a lot more benefits to having makeup sex and going through everything of having revenge sex. I just think that there are far too many pitfalls. You know, you got to break up and then go try to find someone new, versus in contrast to having a heated argument with your partner and then having some great sex right then and there. It could be in your car, it could be on top of the hood of the car, it could be out in the woods someplace, it could be on the kitchen table, on the pool table, or some other table, I don't know. But there's just so much more benefit to the makeup sex. And now I'm sitting here thinking, this just kind of dawned on me like a duh moment. And this one I'm going to ask one to the fellas. Have you ever noticed, guys, that sometimes your lady will start a fight with you for no reason at all, and then it's all hot and you guys get all angry and you're yelling and screaming at each other, and then like out of no place the argument just kind of ends, and then you end up in bed or wherever having this really hot, passionate sex? I'm just saying, I wonder if that's one of those times where your lady started a fight on purpose for the sake of having some good sex immediately after. If you think your lady ever did that to you, just give me a quick thumbs up on the bottom of this Facebook group, because this could be pretty interesting. So on that note, I'm out. That's a damn good question. I just thought about that just now. So on that note, I'm out. You guys have a great day. Stay tuned, and I'll talk to you soon.